This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
Hey, Luke, how did our health get back up to full?
I don't know. We just kind of walked around town, and here we are.
The healing power of walking. Ugh.
We literally walked it off.
Yeah.
Walked
We literally walked it off. It might have been after we left the combat, screen.
Oh, well, if that happens
And there could have just been some time that elapsed, and so my health sort of regenerated over time.
Was
That's
this
true.
this the phase that Sierra was feeling a bit more forgiving to their players?
Maybe.
This game is pretty forgiving overall. Like, Larry 7, Leisure Suit Larry 7, also, and King's Quest 7 were all kind of right around this same time.
Right.
I guess Mask of Eternity was a little closer to this, but even then, like, the adventure game ones, not the action game that Mask of Eternity was I think they decided, or they kind of figured, to follow suit after sort of the relative success of their main competitor, LucasArts, and all of their adventure games, which didn't have death in it, or at least would immediately let you go back and fix your mistake instead of losing a lot of progress and kind of rage quitting, which I think was sort of the de rigueur of playing old Sierra games.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so if I die in combat or something like that, I will have an auto reload of the combat encounter, for example, here. So, all right, we ready to get back into the game?
I'm ready to read as fast as I can.
All right, I'm gonna greet Logos. We'll ease you into the pool here a little bit.
Hi, Logos. It is an honor to meet you.
There you go. See, finished that one on time. Of course, I think it's just gonna stay on screen until I press the next button. So, let's ask about Logos.
I am the speaker of Silmaria. I am the voice of the king and of the people. I will make certain that only the most worthy shall attain the rulership of this kingdom. That is my duty and my honor.
There you go. Let's ask about our old our boy Rakesh here.
Rakesh and I have been friends for many years. When the king was assassinated, I contacted him through Erasmus for his wise counsel. Both Rakesh and Erasmus mentioned you and spoke of your worthiness. I'm actually surprised that Rakesh is still here, to be honest. He usually fucks off at this point. Weird, eh?
Grew some balls over the years.
The rites of rulership.
The rites of rulership is a series of quests that will aid Silmaria. 5 individuals will compete to complete these quests. The one who accomplishes the most will be judged worthy to become king.
So it's a sort of king pageant.
To enter these rites, you must first contribute 1,000 drachmas to the rulership fund. This can be done at the Bank of Silmaria.
Oh my god.
Your father, the Sultan of Shapier, was informed of this by myself and my wife, and has contributed 300 drachmas towards your entrance to the rites. Erasmus and I have deposited another 100 drachmas. This is goddamn Rakesh again. Look at his stupid mane!
Yeah, yeah, he's like a cat in one of those donut ring things.
Let me get this straight. The Sultan contributed 300, and some lion in Erasmus put in 200?
Yeah, for
that's
a grand
great.
Total of 500.
Yeah, no, way to go, Sultan.
Yeah, I like how the Sultan, king of an entire country, was like, 500? Is that good? And it's like, what can a banana cost? $10? Right? But soon we will see how much of a kind of slap in the dick only 300 drachmas was to to like host or like give money to like basically his adopted son, which, you know, by having his adopted son become the ruler of the largest country in, you know, the area, aside from presumably like Rome and Greece, apparently, that he could further expand his power, because now he would be related by blood to, you know, the leader of another country in its entirety, right? Like, I played Crusader Kings. I know that shit's important. So
You'd think that would be worth more than 300 drachmas.
More than 300 drachmas, which is like, you know, less than the cost of like some jewelry that I can buy in like the first 5 minutes of the game.
Like Erasmus might be a wizard, but he and Rakesh are just like fucking private individuals, and they each forked over a third as much as a sultan.
That's what I'm saying. Please don't call him my father. Anyway, yes, beautiful, lovely. That's wonderful.
I mean, you know that Rakesh just like the Sultan probably footed the entire bill, and Rakesh just like blew it on like blow or some shit like that.
Rakesh was like, I really will pay you back, and he's never good with he's like not relied on for his money.
I mean, he sure as hell can't be relied on to help you fight.
Oh my god, this is exactly what happened. He blew half of it on gambling.
Yeah.
And then he comes
blew
back
70% of it.
Oh my god.
Seriously, I'll be good. I'll be good for it next week.
For whatever baffling reason, he does seem to have the ear of Logos here. And first thing, when they were asking around for new kings, he was like, Questibert, hands down, get that guy in here, he can do it.
Easy.
So he's not truly useless, it's just he's a frustrating friend to have.
Yes. Damn true.
All right, let's find out a little bit more.
He won't help us
Go
move
ahead.
for anything like that, but, you know,
No.
he vouched for us.
He won't help you move, but he will puff and pass. All right, let's find a little bit more about the right of rulership.
During the rites of rulership, all quests will be announced one at a time. Some rites can be fulfilled only by one person. Other rites cannot end until all contenders accomplish their assignments.
Really sucked last time we did that and one guy died.
A more detailed explanation of the rites will be given when the rites of rulership begin. We can await your entry into the contest. Also, note, no spoilers, right? Like, we don't want to, give you an advantage. I mean, we kind of... Don't we, Rakesh, right? We don't want to do that, right? No.
It's an arm wrestling tournament. You arm wrestle for the kingdom.
Pretty much, we've got this arbitrary thing that's going to take up a third of the game. Cheers.
Why are you guys winking so much? No reason. No reason.
All right, let's ask you about the bank.
The Bank of Silmaria is located in Town Square. The bank manager will be expecting you and explain the right fund. The right fund! Yeah.
So, is Rakesh the bank manager as well?
The right fund.
God, you can imagine that as some 1991 advertising campaign to get kids to invest their money in savings accounts.
Oh God, using new kids on the block.
Yeah,
that's
for
horrible. Oh God. All right.
Okay, let's ask about our father, the Sultan.
The Sultan Harun al-Rashid has sent a letter of recommendation about you. He says he would make a most splendid king, to use his words. He also sends you his blessings, and trusts you will choose the future you wish to fulfill, and also, the equivalent of $30.
A surprisingly small amount of money for the size of the bag that it came in.
It was weird, yeah.
Enough to buy a big sandwich.
All right, let's ask Logos about the place that we are soon to become king of.
Our kingdom of Silmaria consists of the Isle of Marete and the outlying islands in the center of the Med Sea. The city of Silmaria was built upon the prime port of this island, and is a thriving center of trade for the world. All right, that sounds a little more important.
It's an archipelago.
Whoa! I love it.
Fucking heathens.
All right. Well, let's find about Marit.
Marit is a large volcanic island that is said to have risen when the Atlantis fell. The Atlantis, sorry. Anyway, it is mostly rock and seashore, rising steeply into the peaks of the Mount Draconis. And the caldera of Draconis is the most inaccessible Lake Moray.
That's where the eels come from.
That's what where Dean
Yes.
Martin sings.
Right? Find
That's
out
Lake
about Mount
Moray.
Draconis.
All right. The entire island of Moret, or Morit, sorry. Sorry, I keep getting that wrong, is the base of Mount Draconis. Draconis is too steep to climb, and though there are trails that traverse this island, most of the Morit is uninhabited, save for the isolated fishing villages along the coast.
Fishing?
Isolated. Isolated.
I need you to really respect that.
I don't think I can stress that enough. They're super isolated.
They don't
wink.
speak any of the same languages.
Like you will
Not
not.
similar.
You won't enjoy your
We
time
don't
there.
let them leave the islands.
They
I'm
don't
not.
They
picture
don't
every
play
value
well
that
with
you hold.
anybody.
picture every value you hold dear. They hold none of them. They're isolated.
I'm not
They
even
are
sure we can call
alien
them
to
people,
you.
really. Anyway,
And we like it that way.
It's like they're from the moon.
just a warning. No big deal. I'm sure this won't come up again.
Let's talk about Lake Moray.
More like
Lake
camps than
Moray.
villages.
Rests in the heart of Mount Draconis. It is said to be linked to the sea, for it rises and falls with the moods of the tides. However, few have seen the lake other than by magic. Draconis is unfucking climbable. I need to stress that. There's no way you're getting up there, asshole. Don't even think about it.
All right, let's ask about Atlantis.
Sure. Don't you mean the Atlantis? Anyway, Atlantis was a kingdom that sank beneath the sea in a disaster, I want to say eons ago. It is said that the inhabitants were transformed into tritons and other sea creatures like dolphins and whales and
Slugs.
slugs and
Nurab-
cucumbers.
Nurabsal.
Yeah, you know.
Coelacanth.
Various forms of parasite and algae.
Yes, you may have eaten a few Atlanteans in your time.
The Tritons were the lucky ones, really.
Be careful one doesn't swim up your penis.
Oh god. What's wrong? I've got an Atlantean living in my penis.
Or eat away your tongue and then replace your tongue.
Oh god.
Anyway, Atlanteans. Hell of a thing.
It's a whole
crazy
thing.
bastards.
Hell of a thing.
All right, let's ask about the city of Silmaria.
Sure. The city of Silmaria is built on various levels. You see, it was designed as a defensible fortress in the days when wars were more common. However, this city has been a center for peace and prosperity for generations. We have had no need for shit. Unfortunately, Marit has been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. They have taken the outlying fishing villages. We do not have the force to drive them away.
But if you and the EU want to help,
2 days after the king was assassinated. We do not presume this is a coincidence. However, Silmaria has the resources to withstand a siege, and has never in its history fallen to invasion.
But there's a first for everything, right?
But those isolated fishing villages, they're fucked.
Well, yeah, diplomacy was impossible because, there was no communication. Not even basic body language would work.
no.
No.
Too alien in their mannerisms.
There were no beacons lit or anything.
Let's find out about the islands.
Sure. There are many small islands that surround Marit. They are mostly uninhabited, save by animals and monsters. A few of the larger islands are owned by the individuals that live there. How's that, eh?
Few of the
Travel
islands
to some other islands.
Few of the islands are owned
very
by
dangerous lately. Many fishing boats have not returned, and reports of attacks by tritons and sea monsters are all too common.
Few of the islands are owned by Richard Branson.
Dick Branson, he's a real dillhole. You know him? He's that virgin guy. No, not that kind of virgin. You know the other... Never mind. The sea is a very dangerous place. There are many fierce creatures that prey upon anyone foolish enough to swim far from shore.
Don't be foolish.
And I know you've got a new swim score, but don't get any ideas, fuckwad. The Tritons are half-human, half-fish people who live under the sea. We have been at peace with their people for generations. We have no idea why they now turn against our fishermen. Well, we've got some idea. Wait till you see our fishermen.
It's hard not to turn on them, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, you see them and you just experience immediate revulsion and loathing.
I want you to picture those 3 guys from Mordavia. And that's all our fishermen. That's all what they're like.
Oh, God.
I know. We have to put up with it, but, you know.
That's why they're isolated in their villages.
I've got the jaw for it. Look at me.
Like, we only assume that they're fishermen because their various violent movements tend to capture and consume a lot of fish.
I'm actually really... Oh, sorry. Go, Alex.
No, that's it.
I was just really pleased they got the guy who played General Zod in the original Superman 2 to be Logos.
Oh, yeah. It's good casting. Hey.
All right, moving on.
The assassin used a poisoned dagger to kill our king. The poison is very deadly and unknown to our healers. Unless an antidote is administered immediately, the victim is dead within a minute. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I saw Anyway, even in an antidote, unless the victim was a very hardy constitution, he will remain unconscious for weeks. We are trying to learn the exact nature of the poison in order to cure this. Also, his throat was fucking slashed, so anyway.
I think Logos has it. Look at him chewing when he talks.
The assassin of the king is a man skilled in stealth and use of the poison dagger. A merchant was also presumed to be killed by the assassin, for his body was found by the docks, and he died from the same poison. You guys really love saying poison.
The poison causes a fissure to open up in your throat. It's the damnedest thing.
Yeah, it's a really potent poison, but it has to be administered directly into the jugular.
It's a weird poison. Healers don't understand how it works, but it kills them after a minute.
All of the blood just leaps out of your body. It's crazy. We can only assume it's some kind of poison they're using on the knife.
Questioner's like, oh, yeah,
have we really
maybe.
stopped and appreciated the animation of Logos talking?
It's great.
Oh my god, it's like he's chewing on a really sour, like, jawbreaker.
Yeah, I find him very attractive.
I think it's erotic.
Erotic.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's quite erotic. Oh, God, this is gonna take 3 years. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh yeah, one conversation per episode.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You have a wide range of experiences to draw upon your past. It should serve you well in Silmaria.
What a range.
All
We've been
right,
sluggified, we've been married.
That's true. All right. Well, I guess I can be king. Sure.
Rakesh
Yeah,
is
let's
like
do
our
it.
Rakesh is like our pimp.
We will be pleased and proud to have such a worthy hero contesting to become our leader.
In the king pageant.
The king page.
Yeah, that's right.
The king test. Let's do it.
King test.
Not my best work. Hey, Logos. You're a centaur, eh? Can I see?
Whoa, I just noticed that Logos... They told us earlier that Logos was a centaur, but I forgot, and I'm just now noticing he's taller than Rakeesh, which, yeah, there's a horse body down there.
Hey, Rakeesh,
kind of
you got old fast, motherfucker. How long do your people live? Let's talk to Rakeesh. Let's do it. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah, why not? Let's get both of these conversations out of the way this episode.
It is a pleasure to see you again. I can think of none I would rather have by my side in times of danger than you, dear friend.
Yeah, especially because I everything.
Yeah, I fuck off most of the time.
You actually fight.
When I say by my side, I mean 3 doors down and I'm in a bedroom hiding.
And 3 doors down and handling it.
All right, let's ask you about Rakeesh. Hey,
How you been, buddy?
is your leg still injured, buddy?
Funny story. Anyway, I'm fine, my friend. We can speak later on these matters of old times. You will find me during the day basking here in the sunshine near the arena on the other side of Knob Hill from here.
Big surprise, basking in the sun. Wouldn't have guessed.
I've just gone through a bit of a divorce. In BD.
Or it was horrible to me.
She was upset about all the basking.
She said I was lazy, and anyway. Lazy, a coward, something to that effect.
Something about running away from confrontations.
Nobody's actually seen me fight.
She said something along the lines of...
Ever. It's just
She
old
said something
talk.
along the lines of, I've never seen you do anything.
Ever.
Ever.
Yeah, you escorted me without combat all the way to a village one time. Hung out in a tent the whole time we were at the village. And then spent the entire rest of the time just combined with your wife the entire time.
Yeah, I'm brave.
That's why I get laid.
Ask me about Logos. I got a lot to say. Logos and I first met in Thebes when he was a young scholar, and I was just earning my shit. I had journeyed there to study the riddles of the Sphinx. I mistook Rakeesh for a Sphinx. Oh, fuck, sorry. When they contacted me about the assassination and invasion, I had a bad sense that things were worse than they appeared, thus I came here.
Rakeesh is the kind of guy that rushes into conflict and then does nothing about it.
Yes, that's his thing. That's his whole thing. So
He's more of like a disaster consultant.
God.
It's weird again that a real place like Thebes is juxtaposed with fucking
Knob Hill?
well, I think I've seen a real life place called Knob Hill. But
Yeah, Knob Hill is a real place.
yeah, like Thebes juxtaposed with like Spielburg.
And dragons and
Yeah.
Silmaria. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand it. Anyway, yeah, let's ask Rakeesh about this right of rulership.
Yeah, so explain to me, Rakeesh, what you're getting me into here.
The rites of rulership are a wise and honorable way to choose a leader.
Trust me, you'll love it.
The very quest will strengthen the kingdom and allow Logos to judge who will be worthy enough to be the king of Silmaria.
It gives Logos something to do.
And
Yeah.
all of the people of Silmaria will get to watch 5 people play in a deathmatch twister. Twister match.
Can I just ask, can Logos just decide who gets to be king anytime? I mean, yes.
But then I won't get paid royalties on the tickets.
I've got a lot of money on you, fucker.
Don't screw this up for me.
Most of what... I've got most of what the Sultan sent on this, all right?
Alright.
I just love
Oh,
how...
by the way, Irana's dead. I met her. She's a ghost.
BT Debs, Rana's dead. And I freed her soul from
Tell how you
Avuzal.
freed the soul of the wizardess Irana from the darkness of Avuzal in Mordavia.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
I guess you weren't there.
I sorrow to learn that Irana is truly dead. She was a paladin in all but name. The world has lost a great goodness. I rejoice, though, that her soul is free. Thank you for your words.
If I'd been there...
I just want you to note how sad my eyes look now.
It's interesting all the people we've seen dead, but Arana is truly dead. She has experienced true death.
Yep. And he's rejoicing that she has experienced true death. He's like, she would be a really fucked up revenant.
Rakesh, I'm not going to lie, she's looked nothing like I thought she would. Also, fun tip, Mordavia, everybody's got a fucked up mouth. That's something you don't know until you go there.
Everyone in Mordavia.
They love garlic and avocado.
Anyway,
right.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Silmaria, Rakesh.
Silmaria is a lovely city. I have visited Logos here before these tragic occurrences. It reminded me of my homeland, Tarna. You should take some time to explore and enjoy yourself while you are here.
So many good places to bask.
Don't worry too much about the dragon. It'll be fine.
I recommend doing nothing for about a week. It's how I unwind.
I'm still alive, aren't I? Now get out of here!
If you look at all the fighting I do, you can see that I'm quite lucky.
Bye.
See ya.
So Logos,
I shall see you
goddess
again
of
when the
fortune.
rites of rulership, may Taiki, goddess of good fortune, smile upon you.
Excellent.
So Logos, is all of downstairs truly horse? Whoa!
Yeah, neither of those guys is wearing centaur pants, so I guess they're just kind of... They were talking to you just dong to the breeze there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, we're friends with Rakesh. Is that the sound it makes all the time?
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Inventory sounds are something else in this game. So that's the paladin sword. I can only imagine what life must be like if this is the way your sword sounds all the time.
Oh, man.
It seems like it would go
look
flying out of its scabbard. Like if you just unclipped the scabbard, it would just shoot out like a projectile.
It's
I mean,
actually
it
moving
sounds
right now.
like a plane flying overhead.
Yeah, how annoying.
Okay, now guesses as to what gold sounds like.
Oh, let's do it.
Money.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
That's not at all what I thought it would be.
No.
Ah, the sound of gold. The soothing hum and droning of the gold.
Wow. Let's have a look at our magic shield.
Fucking insane. You would have gone insane. So all these noises.
Where did we get this fucking shield?
It's a loud shield in many ways.
I mean, this must have been Pyotr's father's shield that they talked about in the last game.
They didn't
Oh,
tell us
God,
it was
really?
crazy looking.
It looked like a normal kite shield last time in the last game, but like I guess they had to they decided to really just sort of like go all in on like this is a magic shield. See, it's got magic iconography on it.
It makes a
and
noise.
It's very gregarious.
Yeah, so somebody was like, what should we make the magic shield look like? I don't know, let's go for an Illuminati fever dream type of thing.
Make sure it's pink. Make sure it's pink.
Make sure it thrums.
Compared against a regular shield.
Whoa, make sure that has the BBC sci-fi sound from every 70s series.
Wow. Yeah, whenever somebody enters a cave in a BBC series, that's what you hear.
Regular sword, also same sound.
I
I think that might just be the sound of the metal that they are forged from.
So how will we ever sneak around? We're going to be the loudest fucker on the in the island.
no.
Everybody's
makes this
equipment sounds like this.
Yeah. Well, the world's. This is just a world with more wumming than ours contains. So
All
like,
things
your
are
sword is
vibrations.
wumming,
Just in Quest for Glory, you can hear them.
It's like
Yeah,
living.
it's-
It's like living in a 2010s trailer
but,
for a
like,
movie.
The caves are all mineral, right? So they'll just be like there'll be a deafening whum when you set in, and it doesn't matter what your stuff sounds like.
Cascading, echoing.
Meanwhile, as a result, stealth is very easy in this one.
Yes. Oh, God.
My teensy tiny little thieves kit creaks like an ancient wooden door.
Love the ball peen hammer in there.
That's great. It's so
All right.
Yeah.
I have to be really quiet. I gotta unlock this door.
The last big thief enterprise we did, we slept for about 72 hours and ate about 16 meals at the foot of the guy's bed like a dog. So, what we've learned is that thieving is both very difficult and very easy.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true.
Fucking hell.
We were picking that lock until our fingers bled, until we were at death's door from exhaustion. Then we would have a good full night's sleep there at the foot of the guy's bed, and then we'd start again.
I'm just thinking the guy that did the sound design for this would have been like, okay, so are we going for a less is more sort of thing? And the person looked at them and went, get out.
More is more.
I'll do it myself.
What kind of bullshit logic is that? More is more.
More! With an
Everything
That's why-
sounds like something, he said. And then, this is what we get.
A. Oh,
All
fucking
right.
hell.
No, that's fair.
My tinderbox also really badly needs its hinges oiled.
We do
Yeah,
not
yeah.
have oil in Silmaria.
No.
So you know when you're going to be
the
hit by
arrows
an
are
arrow.
tipped with the same iron that all the rest of this shit is. Okay, and before we go on to fruit, guesses?
Oh, wow.
It's
I don't
a
know
flute
what...
Either-
sound.
I don't know
It's
what
either
to
the
think.
same wumming or a squelch.
Yeah. It's got to be a squelch or a flute.
A flute. Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake.
well, I'm out. No more guesses.
So what happens after you eat it? That's the sound from inside your stomach.
Boom.
Hey, what's going on in that toilet? Boom, boom, boom. Sorry! Ah! Boom, boom, boom.
I never would have called music.
No.
Percussion
and that
instruments.
Wow.
Yeah, and that is all the time that we have for this episode of Quest for Glory 5.
This is-
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Send us your questions for Glory. We will be resuming questions for Glory next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the meantime, stick and stay.
Stick and stay. And, we missed you. It's only been a week, but we missed you.
We did.
Yeah.
And remember,
And
kids,
apologies
That
for
was
saying
that was
this
that
game would only
sound
take a
of
year.
something whizzing past your ear.
Yes, of course. This game is going to take for fucking ever.
Yeah, we're going to be at this for multiple years for sure. This
But
is
you know
going
what?
So slowly.
I think we might have to run long. I think we might have to make our episodes a little longer. And that's fine.
Yeah, that's
I'm down.
fine.
I'm down with that. All right, everybody. Take it easy. We'll see you later.
see you later, everyone. And kids, remember, boom, chicka boom, a day keeps the doctor away.
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom.